Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's Arona, aka Cinematic Cisse, and I do apologize, y'all, that I haven't posted as much as I should. I've been extremely busy with a lot of stuff, but I will keep you posted and updated. But today, I'm talking about the spirituality in movies. Whether people want to believe it or not, movies are pretty spiritual. And I'm not talking about every movie, but you have to seek and find, just like in the Bible, you have to seek and find verses and different things in different places, and the Lord will show you what things mean. When you seek and find in a movie, when you see the spiritual aspect of things, you'll see it's more than just a movie. And I've always done that in movies. Sometimes movies can predict the future, like prophesy. For example, Terminator 2, the dream sequence with Sarah Connor when she had a dream that Skynet destroyed LA or the world. That predicted the LA wildfires, and my heart goes out to the wildfire victims, but that did predict it. And I've always told people that's kind of biblical, and I would show that, and I think that's a good illustration of end times. That's one aspect of spirituality in movies. Another aspect in the movie Training Day, when Alonzo tells Hoyt, I walk a higher path. That always spoke to me. Every job I quit, especially a low-end job where I wasn't appreciated, I always said, I walk a higher path. And each time God led me to another job, it was just getting higher and higher. That's another variation of spirituality in movies. Another is the DC universe. I know a lot of people who just look at Batman, Superman, and all that, just people flying, but that stuff is actually biblical. The Bible is actually the backbone of DC Comics. For example, the Lazarus Pit, Lazarus in the Bible, Azrael, Angel of Death. Where are they getting this stuff from? It's pretty spiritual. If you look at Christopher Nolan's movie, where he's pretty philosophical, it's pretty spiritual in there, especially becoming the ideal, and that always stuck with me. But if you really look for it, you will find it in those movies. But the problem is most people just look at a movie, there's the camera angles, the cinematography, the actors. Just don't get me wrong, all that's important. But if you go beyond that and see the bigger picture, the spiritual aspect, you'll see how it goes beyond just a movie. And that's what I like to incorporate in my films, is that aspect. I get philosophical, I get spiritual, because I like to go beyond just your regular, or just your funny little movie. Each person could learn something from that. It's the same with sports movies. Sports movies always motivated me. Like Creed, I saw Creed 3. That was a pretty good movie. Friday Night Lights and other kind of sports movies like Rocky, they could really inspire people to do better and to work out. That's a spiritual thing. So don't let someone tell you it's a sin to watch a movie. Yeah, you should be careful what you watch, but it's not a sin to watch a movie, because the church, they like to guilt trip people in watching movies. So don't let them make you feel that way. Also, horror movies. I know the church is down on horror movies, but they're all not these evil things. Horror movies are very spiritual, and many people don't see that. And I'm not talking about some little goofy stuff like The Conjuring. The reason why I say goofy, because it's just predictable. It's not scary. But if you look at movies like, for example, Tales from the Hood, The Purge, I know that's kind of a horror movie, but action horror, and even other movies like that, Paranormal Activity, that stuff is pretty spiritual. It's scary, it's real. It might not be that way, but that kind of stuff is actually real. A lot of that stuff is. And also, I'd like to give y'all a heads up. I am writing a horror movie called My Last Day, which is extremely spiritual. So be on the lookout for that. But like I stated, don't let nobody tell you, oh, it's just a movie. Look beyond that, y'all. And you will seek, once you seek it, and you will find it. We banging.